Scandal-plagued Representative George Santos formally declared his candidacy for president in 2024 by submitting paperwork to federal regulators on Tuesday. The official announcement does not obligate the troubled congressman to run for re-election. The Long Island Republican's move comes after the Federal Election Commission last month demanded that he declare his intentions after reaching the fundraising threshold that necessitated the submission of a statement of candidacy. Santos responded maybe when asked by CNN's Melanie Zanona last week whether he would run for office again. He also acknowledged that some of his fellow Republicans had urged him not to. But he claimed that his attention was on his work in Congress at the time. Santos is the subject of federal and local investigations into his finances because he lied widely about his background, education, and family history. The House Ethics Committee is this week asking for more information about allegations made against a congressman by a former prospective staffer, which suggests that the investigation into whether he might have engaged in illegal activity during his 2022 campaign is intensifying. Santos had until Tuesday to respond to the request from federal regulators. The accuracy of his campaign's FEC filings and the identity of his treasurer have been repeatedly questioned by the freshman. Notably, he did not anticipate using personal funds for a re-election campaign in his statement of candidacy. The financial windfall that allowed the Republican to disclose a personal loan of $705,000 to his successful 2022 campaign has become one of the biggest questions surrounding Santos's campaign activities. Santos's prior unsuccessful run for Congress in 2020 listed no assets and a $55,000 salary on his personal financial disclosure form. He claims to have received the funds from his company, the Devilder Organization, but his financial disclosure form from last year, which he was required to submit as a candidate, did not include any Devilder clients. Morality investigation. According to letters obtained by The Hill, the House Ethics Committee is requesting information from the potential Santos employee regarding his claim that Santos sexually harassed him in January, and they want it within the next 2 weeks. After formally announcing its investigation into Santos earlier this month, the committee is ramping up its investigation, as evidenced by the letters to Derek Myers. An investigative subcommittee has been formed by the Covert Panel to look into a variety of accusations made against Santos. According to a letter from Pennsylvania Representative Susan Wild, the committee's top Democrat, and Ohio Representative David Joyce, the committee's top Republican, Myers must preserve all pertinent records and provide information about his alleged encounter by March 28 to the investigators. Myers claimed that the New York Republican made an unwanted sexual advance toward him during a private encounter in his office, and was later denied employment there in a complaint submitted to the committee last month. Santos has refuted the allegations, calling them an absurd and comical allegation. The committee is requesting all paperwork Myers has to support the claim, including details of their alleged January 25 encounter, during which the potential employee claimed Santos touched him in the groin and extended an invitation to his home, while mentioning his husband was out of town. Myers claims that after turning down the congressman's alleged advance, he learned that his job offer had been withdrawn, despite having voluntarily started working there. There is absolutely no corroborating evidence, Myers told CNN last month. It will just be his word against mine, he continued. Myers also requested that the committee look into whether the situation in which he was allegedly working as a volunteer was permitted by House rules in his initial complaint. According to Santos's office, he would fully cooperate with the investigation. The committee chose not to respond to the letters in any way.